All right, today we're going to bring a soldering kit, and pretty much this is everything you get. You get the solder itself, all right? You get solder paste. You get the actual base where you're going to be able to set up your actual soldering iron, and then the soldering iron, and then of course different tips of it, all right? You got the smooth to the tightest to the lightest, all right? Then of course they give you a manual and the power to connect it. So let's go ahead and test it out, and we're going to actually solder a piece of LED light that we need to do. So make sure you put sponge in here and add a little water. When you add out water, this will actually start sponge up. It will fluff up, so you could start using it. And then of course you can always raise this to set up your iron. So you could set it up facing down or up, either way. All right. So either directions, there's one way you can do that without touching anything. Now the mat, the silicone mat's not included. I'm actually doing this on my own and using that silicone mat, so I could not burn the actual table. So make sure you have something where you're going to be able to set this up and work with it. So let's go ahead and put it together. All right, on the actual soldering iron, if you guys notice, there's actually different levels of heat that you could add, on and off button. And of course, to remove the heads is very simple. You just remove this and you screw it up. The actual soldering iron has a very good silicone grip. If you guys can see that, light turns on when it's heating up. All right, just make sure you put it on the right temperature prior to using it. All right, so we're gonna put it around 250, between 250 and 280. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. If you guys can see that, so if you guys can see, we're gonna do it to 250, and let me zoom in a little bit more so you guys can see that. Now I'm gonna do it from there. All right, let's go ahead and solder transistor first. All right, we're gonna add some soldering iron to it. So we could always do it one way. If you guys can notice, I'm just gonna melt a little tiny bit. Put one of these in. All right, we got it set up. Now we're gonna set up the battery, and let's go ahead and put the battery in here. So here's the final product. Look at this red light. It's just bleeping. This is perfect red light. It's working very well. I put a resistor on it. Look at that. Melt it. 99.6 of you are not subscribers in my channel. I hope that the content helps you out and that you find it very useful. And I hope you hit the like and subscribe.